What's up, everybody? Adam Mata is here with D-Line Co. and our special guest, Illegal Pete himself, the illegal man, the founder of my favorite restaurant in Denver. How's it going?
Man, thank you. It's going so well. Thanks for having me.
I tell you, I literally eat it every day of the week, and today I'm also eating it, which is great.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to talk to you because you're a big Denver sports fan, and in particular, a big Denver Nuggets fan. How'd that happen? A whole life?
So yeah, born and raised in Littleton, Colorado, and some of my earliest memories were watching early Nugget, 80s Nuggets, I guess, with my dad, Michael Adams, and Issel, and all those guys. So yeah, I've loved the Nuggets, I guess, since I was a kid. So Broncos, Nuggets.
Who was your favorite in that era?
You know, I would think I was probably Alex English.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. But I just didn't know. I think probably actually Michael Adams. My dad loved Michael Adams.
Really?
Point guard was, so maybe Adams. I
feel like he doesn't get enough love.
He doesn't get enough love. Nobody.
He's on all the record books, you know.
He's kind of out of the conversation. I haven't actually heard his name.
Yeah, there's like the different era. Like, it's like the Fat Lever, Michael Adams, the Kenny Mutombo, like the Mello. Like,
so early mid '80s, late '80s, then Chris Jackson or
Mahmoud Abdul.
That was fun. That was a weird era.
That was,
dude. And then that went to Robert Pack and that whole team. Like freaking, that was a fun run. So that was super exciting.
And then it sucked for about a decade.
But it did. It sucked. It sucked for a decade, and then we got But then we sort of got it back. But that decade, I was just gonna say, Legal Pete's. We had an opportunity, before we were on air, we were talking about kind of some of the fun things that Pete's was able to do just when we were young. We just came down to Denver. I was kind of telling you guys that we had because the Nuggets weren't good. I had a buddy that worked there. She's like, we were able to have. We worked with the Nuggets trainers and nutritionists to bring. Underprivileged schools in, and we would teach them nutrition with Andre Miller, Birdman sold.
Andre Miller, famous for his nutrition.
Well, no, and so Birdman too. So, but many years, early 2000, when Birdman was just came in, dude, had no tattoos, but he was behind the line serving burritos. He literally, this is a quote. I've rolled a lot of things in my life, but never this. But so we got to do a lot of this really cool stuff when the Nuggets didn't have it, man. When the Nuggets, because they just didn't have it. And so, it gave us opportunities. But actually, at the same time, we had Forsberg and Tanguay do that as well down there. It was a really fun time. So, yeah. But love the Nuggets. It was fun. The mellow years were great. But right now is just the most fun, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
This is number one for
let me just tell you. I mean, you guys are Colorado. What would it be like to have a Jordan? Honestly.
I've
never had that.
Yeah.
I just haven't. I mean, Melo was good, but to have just a guy that is as good as they'll ever be. Right. Truly. I mean, it's kind of, I think he's reached that level, and I don't know that you could argue it based on what he's done in his first, 5 seasons now? 6?
Yeah, I was going to ask.
I think it's 8, but yeah.
Or is it 8? Is it 8?
I know, it doesn't feel like, because I'm always with you where I'm like, but it's his 8th season.
Yeah, is Jokic your number one Nugget?
For sure. Yeah. And we're asking that too. I mean, they has to be, dude. He's so cool too.
Yeah.
And actually, you're right. Sorry. COVID. I think
those years all
3 years in there, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
But he has to be.
Yeah.
He absolutely has to be.
I know. I have searched.
Is it too easy?
I don't know. I've searched my soul for the same question. I'm like, I've had so much love for so many Nuggets, and now I kind of don't remember. Moved past.
Let me tell you one thing. So I don't own a lot of jersey. I've never been a jersey guy. I liked it, but I've owned one Nuggets jersey.
Yep.
Rodney Rogers. I fucking loved Rodney Rogers. No one, my dad gave me shit for Rodney Rogers.
I was sure you were going to say Jokic.
No, the setup all left.
No, it's just funny, because you guys, had asked me some of these questions before. I'm like, man, I loved Rodney Rogers for some reason back in the day. Maybe it was that 9 points.
This is how you know a real Nuggets fan,
Rodney
when
Rogers.
you have, random ass, favorite people that
when you're, a big Nene guy.
Yeah.
Nobody's a big
Nene was... He could have been great.
I'm getting thirsty over here. So you brought in these beers, house beers.
House beers. So we did this partnership, Great Divide, where we wanted highly crushable American lager.
Yeah, look at that freaking.
Yeah. So I figured we would crack and crush here.
Cheers.
Givali?
Hey.
and to Rodney
Yeah,
Rogers.
and here's to Nuggets game 2.
Nuggets
Crushing.
game 2, baby.
Here's
Absolutely.
to the Western Conference.
All right, another one.
Cheers. We're gonna do a lot of cheers.
Hell yeah.
So I've had
Very crushable.
That
I've had
is
a-
exquisitely crushable.
That was
I've had
so
a lot of
crushable.
favorites over the years, and I was thinking, that whole, yeah, I just had, again, those runs in the early '93, '94,
Yeah.
were super fun. But yeah, I just love the Nuggets, and again, it's fun to talk about them and to work with you guys, and just to work with people that are still fucking passionate about Denver sports and the Nuggets.
And about
Is
Colorado
bitchin'. Or
too. Like
Colorado.
that's the thing about Illegal
Colorado.
Pete's is I'm like, this is a Colorado company. man.
Colorado.
Like this has Colorado in its
Colorado.
DNA.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
that's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like one of the tenets of this entire company. Like we don't, DNVR, like our motto is we are Denver. Right?
Yeah.
That means we love partnering with people that feel the same way that we do about this place. Like the people that recognize what Colorado's all about and have been here the whole time. They've like gone through the lows, like are now experiencing the highs. Like
It's freaking bitching.
it's been,
So we're talking,
it's
we're
bitchin'.
going to like again, man. Yeah. So Littleton went to CU. So was there. I'm an old man, 51, but 89, 93. So really good years. Went through that whole thing with that. Started the business in Boulder in '95. So going on 28 years. Back down in Denver when we opened the downtown Denver spot. So I've been back in Denver for since 2001. So 22 years, I guess. And yeah, Denver proud. We're super proud of Denver in the state, but what Denver has become and just what we have and gone through the ups and downs. And again, we were talking just a little bit about Prime. It's like, man, we kind of luck out too. Like
Yeah.
we, again, get Joker. Like
Yeah.
we've had some pretty, I mean,
I agree, we do luck out, but it's been 50.
but no.
Yeah, like
Well,
we
no,
deserve it, man.
I'm just saying, okay, maybe I'm talking a little bit like, okay.
Like the Nuggets are the luckiest team in the NBA.
No,
really.
they're not. Sorry, that was really dumb. I'm just saying in Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Colorado, we've had some good runs.
Hey, listen, good things happen to good people.
To get Broncos, man. So to get Peyton Manning, that was really interesting, and getting so.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe not the Nuggets, but again,
It's our turn though.
It is our
It's
turn.
absolutely our turn.
Yeah,
and
we're
I want to
coming.
be that.
We're
team.
coming.
I was talking to Adam just quickly, yesterday, about Boston sports, and everybody loved the Red Sox until you started fucking winning all the time.
Yeah.
I want to be
You
an
wanna be
asshole.
hated?
I want the
Yeah.
Nuggets to be hated.
I honestly think I will be a different person when
Oh,
and
I'm
if
sure
the
of it.
Nuggets win. Like I hold all these things in because I
Yes.
just feel like it's almost like respect, we haven't done it. We're the children at the table. We listen to the parents speak.
should have to.
But the moment you win, are you kidding me? I've got a year's worth of material.
A year's worth. We have phrases we're not allowed to say because it hints towards our feeling any sense of self-confidence, which at
so
this point
true.
we have to eschew and pretend
Yeah.
doesn't exist, and we just take what comes. And then,
Right.
but you're right. It's like the Black Panther suit. Like the more
Yeah.
I've been saving up energy
Yeah.
that I'm going to unleash on the internet.
Totally like Black Panther suit.
Right?
I
What'd you
totally
say?
got that one. I want to ask you though. I want to ask you a little bit more about this Nuggets team, but first, just give a quick backstory. '95, you started. What made you start it?
I went to school when I was a kid, my mom was a partner in a restaurant growing up. So I worked down in Littleton. It was an Asian restaurant. Yeah, it was called Sticks Chinese Cuisine. Mineral Avenue.
Shout Sticks.
There you go.
Broadway.
Little shout out. Get
Little
that
shout
one.
out. Little
Sticks.
shout out. And so I'd worked there. Went to school, CU, and I was an English major by default, just because back then it was cheap to go to school. I needed to acknowledge that now because I wasn't going to college because I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
Really?
Now you can't. It's too expensive to make that commitment, I would think. Just side note, I want to acknowledge that. But I always did think I'd want to do my own sort of restaurant or bar. And went to school with kids from the Bay Area, which is where this type of food comes from. And then also grew up in my mom's side of the family is Southern California, which is queso, fish tacos, taquitos.
Yeah.
So the big burrito and that. So a year out of school, pursued it, discovered I would go visit San Francisco 80 when I was in school and said holy shit, if this existed in Boulder, I would eat it 3 times, 5 times a week.
5 times a week. Yep.
And if we did it with a fun environment in a cool place, because at the time too, it felt like when I was a customer anywhere in Boulder when I was in school there, it was one of those they act like they're doing you a favor, you're paying them money, and just shitty service. So I wanted to have fun. I wanted there to be music. I wanted to be rocking, but I wanted to be good food and this particular type of food that I would eat
Yeah.
3 times a week. And so that's graduated, pursued it, opened it a year and a half. Yeah, so graduated May 93, opened it, signed the lease February 95, opened it August 15th of 95. So August 15th will be 28 years. And it was the first location was 8 seats, 600 square feet, and now we've grown to 12 locations, 3 in the works. We added a bar at the second location on Pearl Street. We've sort of grown and evolved each location and started added the bar, added live music, TV, sports, like comedy.
Right.
We support a lot of comedy. We love working with just, again, local homies and people that do cool shit.
Hyper
great
local.
divide, yeah.
You can drink his, it's fine.
Yeah,
Hyper.
I was just gonna show.
I mean, they're all yours.
I was gonna show.
Yeah.
Speak. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers
Another
again,
one.
another one. Let's
yeah,
go.
hyper local.
You know what?
Let's go.
Cheers to what I think is the best part of Legal Peeps, the stir. The
Oh,
stir.
I'm not a fan of the stir.
You're not a fan of the
Well,
stir.
you can ask
Listen.
them not to.
Oh, I tell
You can ask
I
them
tell
to
them
close
that.
It cools it down a little bit.
Listen, the stir to me is the greatest innovation in all burrito technology. You get a homogeneous bite every time. You don't get a bunch of sour cream at the end.
Life's about the variety of experiences, and as an eater, I can decide what I'm eating. Bite by bite.
You know what's super interesting? I will just tell you that came. I mean, everything that we've done and what we all it came from our customers telling us. So
Yeah.
year one, like month, week,
Shouts customers.
People-
What a great innovation.
just listen to the customer. But they were like, hey, can you stir that for me? Like, so we would take a salsa spoon, stir someone's burrito, and then put it back in the salsa. I'm like, that's gross. and so we were like, but people kept asking, so we started using like plastic spoons.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's wasteful.
Wasteful, yeah, there's no good
So like
answer here.
one night I just couldn't sleep. I was like, oh shit, coffee shop, clean spoon, dirty spoon. It's like the biggest revelation. I'm like, dude. So I go out the next day. I'm like, guys, I run in with like 100 spoons. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like,
your Eureka moment.
dude, Eureka moment, man, like literally. And so like we did this travel channel burrito paradise something, and we were talking about stir, and I'm like. And people like quote it to me. We have the technology.
We have the technology.
Freak out. I'm like, it's a fucking spoon, man. But like that was it. All right, 1 spoon per. But it's the next level, dude. The next level.
Oh,
is we're gonna heat this one.
What?
Because the problem is, I gotta admit, I'll admit to the people out there, because you do 1, 2, 3 stirs, you lose a little bit of heat. So,
All right.
so I think we're gonna heat the spoon.
How hot does a burrito have to be? I mean,
I've never complained about the illegal pizza burrito being too
Oh,
cool.
that's good. But
But I also don't get the stir though.
there you go. There you go. But anyway, yeah. So thank you. That's that. I mean, again, that was just a customer, and I'm like, okay.
Well, let me ask you then about this Nuggets team here, though, because we are up 1-0 at the
Yeah.
moment.
AKA the championship. We did it. We did
It
it.
feels a little bit like that. It was feeling so high. Yeah. Cheers to that. Yeah, to being up 1-0. But in all sincerity, like, how are you feeling about this team's chances to do the big goal?
You know, I felt great until 6 weeks before the end of the season, like we all probably did. And I was
Yes.
like, it was very disjointed, and in my mind, just questioning like, what's up? Is that meant to be? Is that a rope-a-dope situation? Is it just getting healthy? I don't know. But seeing them play Sunday, or was it Sunday?
Yeah.
It kind of solved that for me. I was like, man, their starting 4-5 is fucking nasty, which I think we all knew. KCP, like, for him to come in, like, if he's hitting like he's hitting and he's defending like he's defending, it's awesome. Like, again, so Gordon was in foul trouble, but the other 4, like,
Dominant.
and Jamal, like, getting warm and get, like, you start hitting that.
I just don't like
No, I know. But then, you know, I love our bench, dude. But I was questioning all of them.
But what is our bench? Define our bench. Our
It
bench.
means when Jokic's not
When
on the
Jokic
court.
is not on the court, is our bench, right?
I guess so. But Bruce Brown and
Bruce Brown
fucking
doing
Uncle
great.
Jeff,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Is that your guy, Uncle Jeff?
Dude, it's great to have him because he's got a ball. He's bald, which is awesome. But they call him Uncle, and he leans into it.
All right. Yeah.
Dude, he's great, man. He's
Yeah.
a great Nugget.
Yeah, I mean, he is bald. You're right.
He's a great Nugget.
He's easily my
He is
favorite
bald.
uncle.
He's my favorite uncle.
But I'm just like, I'm giving props to the
Yeah.
again, the second team. Like, if they, I mean, because you look at like the Sun, they don't really have a good.
No, they got a bunch of
bench.
scrubs.
Like, so our starting 5, I think you put them up against anyone in the NBA if they're clicking, right? And that's what. So to answer your question, go back to it. I love the starting 5. I didn't know where the fuck they were at in the last 5 weeks. What I saw on Sunday.
Switch.
Joker, like, again, man, he's a facilitator, right? So.
No, he
you know,
was
like,
on it. He was walking up and down there, man. He was doing it easy.
dude. So again, if those other guys are doing what they need to be doing, defending, you know, passing, shooting, freaking MPJ was just fucking feeling it. If they just keep that going.
Dude, I'm getting more hyped
I know.
for this game. I feel way more
I think it might be
confident now.
the half beer.
It might be the half beer, yeah. I did choose one.
But also, those guys are nerds at T-Wolf. Sorry to say it. Like, wait, sorry.
Did you hear that?
Wait, I mean, but was it Jamal Murray?
They don't got burritos
was
up in Minnesota.
Was Jamal Murray calling them chumps when that fight happened? He was mounting chumps to the bench.
Probably. I think he was
I
saying
mean,
something
he was
about the
feeling it.
scoreboard.
At that moment, he was
No,
feeling
I think he was
himself.
calling
So.
chumps, and truly they
I
were
love
breaking
that.
down. So I think this series, like again, I'm pretty confident we have it because they're just burning. They're like imploding.
Yeah.
Aren't they imploding kind of?
We'll
Well, I
find out.
think it has been one game.
Yeah, we
They
No, but like
certifiably
Gobert was
imploded.
punching like internal tube
Yeah.
Oh,
strife.
they're a disaster.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. But, no, the Nuggets are
Dude, Braun, just like
Oh,
keeping
no.
his cool.
Oh,
sorry.
Brown.
Brown. I thought you were talking
LeBron.
about LeBron. There.
LeBron.
Brown, yeah, Brown.
But it is
he's
spelled
the
like
kid.
Braun. It's very confusing.
Yeah, Christian Brown.
Brown.
He was doing a great job
Sorry,
just
why
being
am I
a little.
calling Braun?
Because it's
It's
spelled,
spelled
Braun.
Braun because
Listen.
it's actually Braun, but he says Brown.
You're not wrong, but you're also wrong. He's wrong, but
Fine, but he just like
Yeah.
he just stood there like a G. Just kind
Incredible.
of like, what's up?
Incredible.
What about this? Do you have a hot take about the Nuggets? Like a crazy take that most people would say is crazy, but
But you
just
believe.
but you believe it.
Man,
I need some queso while you think.
a hot take.
Cool it down.
Man,
Cool
I'm
down
just too
this
much
queso.
I'm too much of a homer. I mean, so the hot take is this is the year. That's not even a hot take. That's not a hot take.
It's a pretty hot take. I mean, it feels not hot because we've been saying it, but it's pretty hot.
So hot take.
I mean, it's literally
Is
never
it
happened.
a hot take? I mean, it's literally not happened.
It's
but,
never
like,
happened one time.
It has never
Like,
happened.
you're seeing
None of
some
that
injury. You're seeing some injury.
yet.
Well, and also, man, like, okay, so the East, I mean, pretty good, but Philly, I mean, obviously the Bucks. That's kind of it.
You know what? Who are we to question Illegal Pete, man?
Well, what's your
It's his
hot take? Can I ask you questions? Do you
Yeah,
guys
go
have a
ahead.
Hot take?
Yeah,
Tell
we're
me a hot
tired
take.
of this interview. We switch it around.
So sure, you interview us.
I want a hot take, dude.
You go first.
Uh,
All of your takes are hot.
Well, they're hot. They're nearly right. My hot take is that it's the Nuggets year. I mean, I have the same hot take. I have the same hot take.
Look at you guys.
Let's go.
No, here it is. Not only will Jokic go down on the Mount Rushmore of Denver sports athletes, he will have a legitimate argument for the greatest athlete in Denver sports history.
Yeah,
That's a great take.
I don't even.
It's
know.
possible. I'm just saying. I think
It requires
it requires a
championships,
championship,
but like
at least
that-
one.
So
2 MVPs?
your hot take is just our hot take.
Well, hey, I came up with it. Hey, why not get credit for coming up with it? What's the deal here?
Okay.
You have another one. He's like, hey,
Okay, here's my hot take.
Yeah,
He retires a Nugget.
Oh, that's a cold.
that's a cold take.
He never. He doesn't want to.
But is it?
I don't even
Because
think
all
he
my
likes-
buddies are saying he's like but he's that kind of guy. He's just gonna stay.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
He's never gonna leave. Okay,
He's
so that's not a cold take.
No,
or that's a
that's a
cold
cold
take.
take.
because he just. I think it's just the hassle alone.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's just like-
you're so right.
He just wants to go fucking buggy.
It's like where you wear dirty
He doesn't wanna
shirt
be in
to
LA.
float in your laundry. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
all
it's
right,
like,
all right.
I gotta
It's like you
boo.
stay at a job
All right,
you
cut
don't
that.
like because you're like, I gotta
But
update my resume.
But he does like it. He does like it. He'll be here. He's ours.
Yeah, he's
We'll
ours.
build a statue for him.
Let's go.
And when he retires, we'll never see him again. That's or hear from him again. That's,
Oh,
that's the trade-off of this relationship.
Well,
of
yeah,
ours.
there'll be a thing that comes like we'll look back. There'll be a retrospective of Jokic, and then they'll like try to find him. And
Right.
be able to do
But
it.
I gotta get you out on this one though, Pete.
Man,
Well, you gotta tell me though who you hate, because we're
Yeah.
a
Sports
company,
hate, sports
we're a
hate.
company of love, but we're also a company of sports hate.
man, I can't.
You give us a team.
I mean,
Yeah, but
I'm
just a
like-
disclaimer: you don't hate these people in real life. If they came into a little pizza, you would serve them with.
oh, totally.
You would be gracious. You would stir their burrito as they requested or not requested. But on the in the world of sports, you wish
No,
nothing
100%.
but the worst for them.
I particularly at this moment, I don't like Chris Paul.
No,
But I was gonna say like,
this moment
My-
meaning your whole life.
yeah,
Just
but, like
the last 20 years.
as a Nuggets fan, it was Kobe.
Yeah.
And it feels bad saying that.
Yeah, it does.
But he like, and it was kind of fun to like for him to be the villain, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was.
He was
but
a respectable villain. Though,
He
you
was
know, like,
respectable. He
Tinker
was
had
so
to.
good, and I'm
He was
sorry.
good at
Like it feels bad to say that now.
Okay.
Like given that
All
he's
right.
not around, but like I was on the hate Kobe bandwagon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would like talk shit when he was in town, and
Yeah.
But
like any good Nuggets fan.
But you know, I have buddies that kind of LA and huge Lakers fans, and would have gone to some of those games with them, and like the best, like saw him drop 64 maybe, or like the dude is amazing, and like we were talking about earlier, like I hated the favorites maybe, and so like, and he just owned us. So I think that currently in the Nuggets, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, you know, probably Chris Paul or someone in the West that, I don't know.
I'll go. Nurkic. Not a big fan of Devin Booker.
that's a
Don't
long list.
enjoy the antics of Joel Embiid. Although I've learned to respect.
I
him.
don't know, man. He's like really talking lately. Every day he's
a lot?
talking.
Is he talking a lot?
He's talking
He's
a lot,
talking
man.
a lot, but that's his like. He's always talks a lot. This is.
But it's like whiny. If you're not talking shit, talk shit. Don't do the like, well, how come if I say it and this guy?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just stand on it, man.
Just stand on
Just stand on
Well,
it.
dude, show up when you're playing the Nuggets here.
Well,
Like, you can't
no,
do
he was
that
hurt.
and
He was
not
hurt.
talk.
He was hurt, man.
Dude, he didn't even sit on the bench.
No, we were there.
We were there.
Did he?
No.
No,
He was in the
he
building.
was in the
though.
building.
He was in the
though.
building though.
He was in the building.
What a little B, man. B.
Yeah, MB.
Pete, you're a real one, man. Thank you so much for coming in, talking a little bit of Nuggets with us, sharing your delicious food. I mean, literally, my favorite restaurant, as evidenced by the place I eat the most.
No, Adam.
Let's drink to that.
Adam.
I'm not
truly-
lying about this, am I?
No, it's actually like. I mean, I like pizza as well. It's a little obnoxious. Like, it's a little much.
it's
Like,
awesome. I
You're here
love
right
it.
now,
I
but
love
like,
it.
if you could like maybe tone it
love
down
it.
with Adam somehow.
I love it. I love it. But let me just ask real quick again. Hot take, Nuggets winning and all, that is a hot take?
I mean, it's a hot take, but it's a good
Because
one.
we've never done it.
Because we've
I just
never
have
done
to
it.
ask
Yeah, exactly. Because we've
But
never
our
done
team
it.
is
They're so good.
stacked if they can do it. So sorry,
It's
I'm
confident. Yeah.
like I believe in jinxing.
Yeah, of course.
I think I'm over my jinxing years.
All right.
I
Wow.
say that you're-
That's a
I notice you're
that's a
knocking
hot
while
take.
you say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Everybody, check out Illegal Pete's. You know they got locations all over Denver, and they're, as you can see right now, a true Colorado
Go
company.
Nuggets.
And our homies.
Go Nuggets.
And check out. We have the official Illegal Pete's DNVR collaboration
Oh, man.
playoff shirt.
Dude.
Two great entities coming together, doing a stir, if you will.
And can we get one last cheers to DNBR? You
Another
guys
cheers.
rule, and
Let's go.
such a killer addition to such a killer player, and so true and so real to Denver sports, Colorado sports, everything. You guys rule. It's been really nice to know you guys and then to work with you guys. But anyway, but to listen to you as a fan.
Hell yeah. And cancel my meetings.
Great work. Yeah. All right. See ya.